What's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex from the Blitz Pickup, along with my guys Lewis and Tony. I got Tony right now in the back, but real quick, we're gonna talk about today is like the title of the live says is we must protect this house. So we're gonna talk about franchise tag. We're gonna talk about who we should probably bring in, whether it be a free agent or in the draft. We're gonna go over a certain reporter's tweet on what he said and what he reported about Tyreek and things like that. So. Let's get into it. Let me bring up my dog Tony. What's going on, my brother?
Yo, Alex, what's good? What's good?
Shit, man. Working hard, man. You already know,
Hey,
but we're here
yeah.
though.
Hey, listen, man. We had a. It was somebody in the chat before we left. They say they wanted they need your PTO. They need whatever PTO plan you got. They need that one, bro. I was just saying
they
that was
need my PTO, not my work schedule, man. Because I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. It is
oh
wild,
shit.
bro.
That's how it though,
But
man. Listen, man. You seen the madness, man. You ain't been in the wild, man. Hey, yo,
man, I
listen. Before
know
we
I
get
gotta
in,
catch up.
I want to ask you a question before we even get into the show.
What's
You know what
going
I'm
on?
saying? What did you feel? I want to get your opinion. We didn't get your opinion. We ain't chop it up in a while. You've been working too hard. But that all of a sudden the Jonathan Martin coming out, and all of a sudden it was his mama, and it was a lie, and like, yo, bro, what you feel? Because I went on like a 45-minute rant about that episode, bro.
Honestly, yeah. So my day starts at 5 a.m. right every day. So every morning I'm listening to the Joe Rogan show, and then when that dropped, because I thought I saw a tweet with his name, and I was like, nah, it's probably another Jonathan Martin, but I didn't even look into it. So like the morning of, or the next morning that shit comes out, I think it was like on Monday, on Tuesday when Joe Rose comes back, he starts talking about it, and I was like, yo, they're really talking about this dude. I'm like, what happened? So I start digging into it, and I'm like, bro, they really trying to dig this back out after what 13 years, 14 years? Like, what are
Yeah,
we
like 12,
doing?
13.
But
It's wow.
yeah, and now he's saying that, oh, he's trying to clean up his name and that it was never anybody, it was all on him. Bro, you literally are like 11, 12 years too late, bro. Like, I just thought it was stupid. It was lazy. It was, but you know what? I'm glad it happened because a lot of people, and I don't know if y'all talked about this, I'm sure y'all did, are going to get clarity on how reporters, they report shit even if it's a lie. And we got a
Oh,
couple
so you heard
confirmation tweets
the
about that.
Omar Kelly shit then?
Yeah, 100%. And I'm like, that's crazy that, first of all, it wasn't fair to that locker room then. It's not fair to him now, even though right now it's off season. So if anything, it came out at the perfect time because by the time, what's today, the 19th?
Yeah, the
In 2
19th.
weeks,
Yeah.
ain't nobody gonna be talking about him. We're gonna be talking about, the combine anyway. So I'm glad it came out now, if anything. But screw that story. It really did kind of bother me how these reporters, man, like they really are admitting, like, hey man, even though we know it's a lie, you know, we got to go ahead and report on it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. It is what
That's
it is.
it, bro.
So to me, that's lazy reporting because if you just want to
Facts.
hold on to something, just to keep stories going, you know what I'm saying? But then again, man, that's their livelihood. Maybe they were told to do that, but I thought it was lazy, bro. I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was fucked up back then. I mean, it's
Yeah.
fucked up now. We should have never got rid of, a guy like Richie Incognito. And they never even came up with anything for him. They ended up
Say
releasing him.
Rollins.
So it just brings down stat. Oh man,
Say
already we
that.
starting early.
Oh, I don't know if you was in the spaces. It was kind of crazy. Lewis say tell, but Donald Shula and Dan Marino statue from up there. He want him uprooted.
Nah, hey,
He changed his mind on Don Shooter though. He said
Don
we
won
keep,
some. Yeah,
yeah, he
yeah,
keep Don because he won something. But that Dan Marino, but he was standing on business. Get him up out of here.
yeah. No, for sure. But yeah, man, all that was BS. I'm sure y'all went over that or whatever, but it's just
Yeah.
BS, man. I mean, that just of course it would only happen here. I mean, but whatever, man. It is what it is. I'm just glad we finally got past that shit. That was easily, the biggest story. I think that's when bullying really started in the NFL too, bro. Like when everybody had to start being careful and all that. Like, and remember who his parents are though. His parents are also Stanford grads who are, basically, lawyers and shit. So they probably made a big deal out of this whole thing because they wanted to guarantee him his bread. Because if he would have retired, they wouldn't have given him that money. So remember, man, all this shit has a plot behind it. But
Yo,
I'm sure y'all
y'all
went
on
over that.
Lewis right now in the chat. Like Lewis Pete Day City Space Day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He said, I think Lewis is hide behind Dan Marino because he's tall. Shout out your Benjamin, man. Yeah, y'all hit the like
Hey,
button
no,
on the
my
way
dog,
in.
man. And hey, no, my dog Lewis, bro. Hey, I want to
Curry,
see
what?
y'all talk that shit when he's in here.
Yeah. Trey, what's good with you? Good. I thought I seen you.
But
Oh yeah,
yeah, man.
Grumpy, what's happening? But yeah,
What's
man.
going on, man?
So
But yeah, so it was lazy. People want attention. They want to come back and be relevant and shit. But everybody knows who that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, I don't even associate that dude with this team, obviously. But did y'all talk about the very next day? Deion Jordan comes out talking about
yeah, we brought a tweet up. Talk about he was busy
bruh.
getting drunk and everyone making it better if no one was his fault. Like, shut up, bro.
I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, why are you coming out 12 years later, bro? Like,
You know what? I meant to put this on yesterday. I mean, Wednesday episode, but I forgot that this is what we need to do. This is what I was trying to tell you. Where is that? I gotta find it. Where is that, man? Because that had me pissed off. Dang, I lost it.
the what
Oh
that
man, I'm
about
telling you,
Deion Jordan?
about the Deion Jordan and the Yeah, I guess I missed it. I gotta find it. I'll find it. Can't find it right now.
Yeah,
But yeah, man,
yeah,
we
I was
had.
lazy.
Oh, here you go. I found it up.
What's to stop y'all keep talking? Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
That's what I wanted to tell
That's
you.
true, man. That's
Like,
hey.
bro, just shut up, bro.
But
Y'all just
but
talking, making
apparently
it
he's
worse.
coming out now. He's coming out now because he's part of like a coaching staff now. I forget where in Illinois with Randy Starks, pot roast. I don't know if y'all go back that far, but that's Randy Starks, and he's on the staff. So he's the perfect prime example of what not to do when you get to the NFL and take shit serious. So, but Nolan Carroll, I don't know if y'all remember Nolan Carroll.
You see what he said though?
He was saying that the dude was a hard worker. He had every physical trait you needed. He just couldn't lock in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Miami will do that to you, bro.
He said he ain't gonna never forgive him though. He said I would never forgive him.
Oh yeah.
And
100%.
He said he remembered him walking out the locker room crying because he wasn't performing well.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with him
The
being bullied.
pressure got to him. He said the pressure got to him. Being a number 3 overall pick, trading up for him.
Oh,
They basically said,
about
yeah.
Jonathan Martin.
Oh, no, I don't even want to talk about Jonathan Martin. I'm talking about Deion Jordan. It basically his thing was off the rip. They knew that they wanted him to be the next Jason Taylor. So it was a lot of pressure, man. A lot of people can't take that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all see who in the building.
what's going on? Talk that shit now. Hey,
his
Lewis.
name, he pop up.
He said, fuck this cat. I'm going to come up.
Yo, what's good? What's good, gentlemen?
Yo,
What it
Lou,
do,
what's
man?
happening?
Ain't shit, man. I'm sorry to break up the conversation. I was just popping in,
All right,
man.
good.
I'm on, still on the road, but heading home. What's good though?
Shit, bro. Over here. Go ahead.
I was saying, would you get Alex take on the Jonathan Martin thing since he wasn't here last weekend? Before we get into the actual show, Alex was telling us how he felt about it.
Yeah. I was listening. Yeah.
Adding to the Dolphins bullshit, but go ahead.
No, you already know, Alex. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all seen that clip? It's like 11 minutes, bro. I wish we could play it here, but it's probably just too long. But when the pivot was talking about it, the latest episode
about Jonathan Martin,
bro, they brought up Jonathan Martin, Channing.
With Channing Crowder.
Channing Crowder.
Did you hear what?
Did
you hear what he said, bro?
I see he was talking trash, but I was working, so I couldn't hear it.
Let me see if I can find some. Hold on, let me see if I can find some real quick.
But just put it on the Channing Crowder part, though, not the whole thing, because he's 11.
No, I know, of course.
Yeah, dog. It's in one of the group chats. Let me see if I can grab it and send it over. Dog, that man.
Pick up one.
I got you. The man said, bro, there ain't no way in hell bullying is a real thing. Cool. He understands it. He feels bad for the kids and shit. But the man stated, and I quote, a man in a locker room that size, that way, there ain't no way in hell a man should be able to break another man. Flat out. He was like, bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that bullying shit. Now, what do we always be talking about over here? What have I stood 100% on consistently throughout the time? I said, ain't no man that can break me.
Yeah.
Ain't no man.
You see.
Now again, you ain't got to take my word for it, but you're gonna deny one of them players that's suited up for your team, that's been in them trenches, been in the locker. That's came out of his mouth. He talking about there's not a man in life that can break him. That's the shit I be on. I'm just saying, but my bad.
That's a fact. You found it, Alex?
No, it only has a 14-minute clip. I see it here.
Yeah, it's
I
like
see.
that 14-minute clip. But Channing
Nah.
Crowder goes early. He's the
Oh, does
first
he?
one to
Hold on.
speak on it.
Oh, then I'll start it. Hold on. Let me put it. Let
Yeah,
me
he's the
put it, and
first one to
then
speak on it.
You try to
it's
fast
right
forward
here. Let
to
me
it real
see.
quick.
Hold
Yeah, we
on.
weren't really about to talk about this, but Lewis found another clip. I guess we're
Hold on. I
getting
got it
into
right
Hey
here.
man, I'm just telling you what it is, dog. I'm just telling.
Check me
Hey,
out.
hey, listen, Tone, it's because this is what we be talking about, dog.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I got it right here. Y'all ready?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go.
All right. Let me see. Hold on.
Jonathan Martin, Bullygate was a huge thing in Miami recently. He came out and said that he wasn't bullied and kind of had a whole story about that. Now Richie Incognito is posting picture after picture saying, okay, is this bullying? What are your thoughts on Jonathan waiting a decade to
Yeah,
finally
he was
come
happier
out
than a
and
bitch in that
speak
club
and
when he
say
was showing the
that
pictures.
what was portrayed wasn't
Facts.
necessarily how it went?
I said it at the time because I went on a bunch of publications, bunch of broadcasts, and they were asking me about it because I play with Richie. I was a Richie. Just a background on Richie. When he first got to the Dolphins, he already had his, his persona. He gonna go out there and do the extra pushing, extra shoving. So I think Carlos Dansby, myself, a couple of defensive players, Starks, I believe, was still there, went up to him like, bro, if you want to do that, like, let's live in that. But we not just letting you push us in the back after every play. And he was like, no, guys, we're good. And he didn't do it. But that was his thing. He wanted to be a bully. He wanted to be the alpha male and all. But to the point about Jonathan Martin, I'm upset that he took so long to come out and tell the truth. You cannot be bullied as a grown-ass man in the locker room. You're a grown man.
Right.
You can get bullied down from like the superiors or whatever. You've seen it, with businesses. But as a teammate to teammate, bro, we just got to lock up. And I know it sounds barbaric. I know it sounds whatever. You're not going to sit and treat me like a child or do something to me I don't want you to do. And we're the same person. We're both offensive guards on this team. We both O-linemen. Richie personality and Jonathan Martin's personality didn't vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Martin was a private school kid. Where did he go to Stanford or Yale or something like that?
From Stanford.
Stanford. And Richie was a dog. Richie was a down, dirty, nasty type player, and they didn't vibe. But the word bullying, I think the way it was painted, Bullygate, and I think that's why it blew up because everybody thinks of bullying and it's bad. And you think of the kids, you think of that. I can't look at a grown-ass 350-pound man and say he was bullied. I never will, and I'm glad Jonathan Martin, if it took him a decade to do it, it took him a decade to do it. But you can't be bullied in a locker room. That's a locker room. It's a hierarchy, and Richie was trying to prove his thing, and Jonathan Martin should have came back up to the plate. And if they had to lock up, they had to lock up. But that's what it is, man. I was about to say, because Richie is an asshole. Like, everybody knows that. If you've ever been around Richie, you're an asshole. But he's not a bully. He's just, that's how he was brought up. That's how he was raised. So I'm glad it came to the forefront. I'm glad Jonathan Martin's now admitting it. Maybe he had to sit back and look at it from a more alpha perspective, because I don't care how big you are. I play with some big dudes. You ain't just telling me what to do and little boying me all day. Even if I got to sneak up on you, dive on your back, choke you out in the shower, like whatever it is, you're not just going to beat me up as a grown man. I'm a grown-ass millionaire, and I'm going to sit there and let you push me around. Man, get the hell out of here.
Richie was the
Yeah, you can stop it right there.
basically,
That's it.
Yeah, so that's right there. Yeah, I mean,
Now,
you know,
now again, real quick, Alex, real quick. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but
No,
what
you're
the
good,
hell?
you're
What the hell am I supposed to do with that when I hear that?
give a round of applause.
But again, we supposed to come out and talk positive and stuff. This is the shit we've been dealing with, dog.
Yeah.
So again, this is the time and period, right? Okay, cool. I got a question for everybody listening around the world. Is a guard coming in here and fixing those kind of problems?
That wasn't he
No.
a guard that caught him. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm just saying, Tone, at
I'm
the end of
gonna
the
leave it
day,
alone.
dog, these are the same issues we got going on now. You can't talk to people that way. You're not nice to me. You're not building my confidence. Did you hear what Channing Crowder said? Bro,
Ain't
at
no
some
grown
point, you
man.
gotta stand. Bro, you gotta stand on your own 2 feet at some
If
point,
we-
dog.
That's crazy because what we said, Lou, when we were saying, bro, we gonna have to bang, we gonna have to shoot the fade, something, bro. At the end of the day, you gonna have to shoot. Run me my fade, bro. But that's what I mean. I'm glad when we be saying that, everybody be thinking we just being barbaric. You get what I'm saying? But look at him. He said a dude that literally was in the same locker room played with the same player, understood like, what are you talking about? We grown. Like, yo, we'll have to scrub. It happens all the time. I'm a grown man. No way another grown man bully. And he probably was in as far as stature, he probably was the biggest dude in there. There weren't too many people. Like, what? Are we serious?
Yeah.
So, I get it. It's cool. It's kind of glad, you know what? That kind of falls right into the topic because this is the type of thing we must protect this house from, as far as our franchise in the locker room.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, dang, I'm glad. Listen, man, that maybe they be watching, man. I don't know, but I'm glad he said it, and people understand. Like, you have a different mentality when you're actually in the locker room, and I guess you know what I'm saying. When since by us being in, we ain't make it to the NFL level, but we've been in the locker room at some point. You know what I'm saying, at some level, and we understand. Like, what? Have you ever been in the locker room? Do you understand the culture of a locker room? You understand the conversations that go in? And like, no, bro, some of this stuff, that's probably why we be baffled. Like, what are you talking about? I could not see myself in the locker room getting bullied. Nah, bro. So, yeah, I'm glad he said something about it. But, man.
Bro, he didn't want to play and he needed an excuse to get out. Because it never even came out of his mouth that he was getting bullied. It was all his parents pushing that narrative. He needed a reason to get out and to not void that, second round pick contract that he had. And obviously that shit went to shit. Think about it. If the dude never said it, he never said it himself. Never came out and said it and everything. There was a whole investigation. Ted Wells came through every single day for the rest of the year. It was questions about bullying and this and that. They said that the locker room was shit, when in reality, Nolan Carroll and everybody else said that it wasn't. It was just something that they had to get through. But listen, man, at the end of the day, I mean, God, that's crazy. I can't believe that shit came out now, though. That's
right,
wild.
Benjamin. Hey, it's 23 of y'all here now. 13 likes. Get the likes up for me. If y'all not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, man. And hit that notification bell. Go ahead, Alex.
But yeah, so besides that, I mean, I know y'all, dissected that shit, the other day or whatever. But besides that, as far as protecting this house, yeah, I'm protecting the house in a different way. I'm making sure we don't franchise tag this motherfucking safety matter of fact, did you already listen to what he said about just the money in general? And he wants to do it. He wants a contract anywhere he's at because it's life-changing for his family. Bro, these players, like, they don't give a shit about where they're at. They're just trying to get paid and move along. They don't give a shit. He don't care. He
sound like he don't mind going to Carolina and getting paid even though they trash. That would have sound like. You know what I'm saying?
Which is perfect.
We all didn't anticipate them bringing him back. So I wasn't surprised. I'm actually glad. I was relieved that it came out to where, you know what I'm saying, they say they wasn't going to franchise him or even try to bring him back. I hope this get as far away. Listen, man. I don't know if y'all saw the thumbnail, but I literally put nothing but dogs in the reserve in every locker room. I put the eviction notice on Tyreek's on his locker room. I put the eviction notice on his, and I put the cautious, fragile, handle with care with Tua because we stuck with him. But every other locker room, I had a dog and a reserve sign on top of it. This, and with a sign up there that says "Stop whining like a bitch." I'm changing the coach of my goddamn self. I'm fixing it all. Listen, man, because by all means, I'm glad, but he's one of the ones I don't want in the locker room. We need to get rid of all these type of players. No, glad. Move on from them. I don't want to hear from you. I don't care what you get paid. I'll take my comp pick and keep it pushing. Oh, I forgot about that part, Alex. Forgot about him. Oh, yeah, get the pay. Man, get out of here. You ain't
paid. Like get paid, bro. They don't care. They don't care.
I don't need that in the locker room. I don't need it at all.
Of course not. Because you already know what that brings. Hey, I got my bag. I don't care. I'm good. My family's straight. I don't care. They'll trade me to another team if I need to. Nah, you get out of here. You should want to be where you're at. And they all say the same thing. Oh, I love where I'm at, but hey, I'm gonna go where I'm wanted. No, fuck all that. But it is what it is. Yeah, Ali, for sure. I don't know who laughed at you, but that's always been a fact, man. I mean, as far as these dudes wanting to get paid, it's been like that, But I mean, even Christian Wilkins, yeah, sure, he wanted to be here, but Tony, done behind the scene conversations and everything.
Right.
He was trying to get paid. He was almost a Seahawk, and he was gonna be happy about it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
he ain't care. He was trying to get paid.
Trying to
But
get paid.
I mean,
like, you can't have those type of people in the locker room. I get we fall in love with them because y'all like the play style and you like the way he perform on the field, probably. But I stand. My take would never change. I don't care from what show you start, from my starting show to when I first started on X to when I came to YouTube. No matter what, my stance is the same. Listen, bro. I don't need people that show up against the tomato cans and the popcorn poppers and the concession stand workers. I don't need you showing up against those games. I need you showing up in the big games. I need you showing up against the Baltimore Ravens, against the Kansas City Chiefs, against the Philadelphia Eagles of the world, the 49ers when they was killing stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I did those, like when we don't have players for the most part. That's why I'm a big Achane fan. Go look at them games. He shows up.
Never want to get out. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We need to get people in there that perform. I don't care about how you look and your stats, because then people love going to stats. Oh man, he was top 15 in sacks. Yeah, well, he got 17. I mean, he got 13 out of 15 against the tomato cans. Like, let's be realistic, bro. Had one good game against the top level competition, and that's about all you could account for. So no, that's not a championship pedigree right there. You like that word, Lucy? I said that pedigree. Dogs in the locker room. Pedigree.
That's real good, Tone, right there. That was real good.
I mean, like at the end of the day, they could you can miss me with that, because no, I'm looking at it from a franchise standpoint and from where we moving forward. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the people that we're gonna hold the most pressure to and give the most ownership of the way this team is going is those players. Yeah. I don't care how many times that, I saw that, Benjamin. We'll talk about that another day, but I did saw that 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a future third. Yes, sir. They want. I saw it. I saw it, Benjamin. But
you either beat them to it or you be victim to it.
Let them do it. That's 2 victories. That'd be the only 2 victories the Dolphins get.
Cap.
That'd be the only 2. We'd be 2 and 15.
Tony, how crazy would it be if the Dolphins answered everybody's prayers and they said, you know what, we're gonna jump up there and go get this dude? Can you imagine Lewis for the rest of those next 4 years?
He gonna be a fan.
And he's balling. Oh man. Oh shit.
Hey, Lou, don't we play the Commanders this year?
We do at home.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
Born a miracle and get Cam Ward in this building.
At the crib.
All I won that episode, boy.
I'm gonna tell you right now. We draft Cam Ward and I'm screaming for Tua Tagovailoa. That's what I'm doing.
He's so stupid, bro.
That's cap. No. But yeah, we need to get them out. Like, no, we protect this house, getting him out of there. Yes, that's a great move. For sure, start there, get them out. But yeah, like I was saying, we putting the most ownership on these players. Coaches, GMs, people that sit in the that wear the suits and all that. But they don't got, the only thing they can do is write that check. It's the players that has to set the tone, set the culture, and change everything around. These are facts. The only thing.
Tony,
what happened?
So, I was gonna ask you, because I know before you get into that, it is on the players and everything. But Omar Kelly did say something else, and I know you wanted to talk about it. We'll
say that.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
Well, let's get Lou's opinion on that. Then we can jump right into that one. But the only thing I would say, the only thing that you can say about the front office is getting them dudes in here. And I'm not gonna blame them for getting them dudes in here, because we seen them come in the locker room, but all of a sudden they end up hitting the exit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So no, get them in. It's the players. I already told y'all last episode about the Tom Brady and Mike Vrabel situation. Coach Bill Belichick had nothing to do with that. Ain't had to say nothing. Ain't had to do nothing. He ain't do no coaching. It was Tom Brady versus Mike Vrabel, and they were putting money on the line. We need those type of players. I already told y'all about the Ray Lewis. He was going at his coaches. Listen, we need to play in these elements. I don't need to go and close doors. You're going to make us soft. That was the player. Those are the type of players that we need with that type of pedigree. Well, go ahead, Alex.
Are you gonna chime in on that, Lewis, or you want me to
Well,
start with this?
well, listen, it's just for me real quick. Tony keeps saying, and he's spot on with the Bill Belichick. The culture in New England was created by the players,
Right.
not Bill Belichick. Those are his words, right? All I'm saying is, when I look at that situation, you know why that shit worked? Is because Bill Belichick was the hardest on who? Tom Brady. Tom Brady was the best player in New England. You know what that does to everybody else on the team? Well, damn, if the coach is being hard on that dude, right? Then what does it mean when he's talking to me? I'm low on the totem pole, right? He's talking to the GOAT like that, right? And everybody falls in line. There's not a player in Miami, whoever you want it to be, right? I'm not here to debate who's the best player Miami has. For me, it's Tyreek Hill. He's the best player on Miami. Could you imagine a coach telling Tyreek Hill, he's dog shit, he ain't doing this, blah, 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 blah. What do you think Tyreek's going to act like? I know he's not going to act like Tom Brady did, because all Tom Brady did was suck it up, go on the field, and be great. That's how Tom Brady handled it. Now, how you think Tyreek will handle it? How you think Tua Tagovailoa will handle it? That's to Tony's point. Like, we want this culture change and shit like that. But again, you can bring whoever you want in here. And the players have to dictate it, bro. They have to buy in. And I'm sorry, there's a culture and a mentality of this football team that is just soft, it's weak-minded, and that shit ain't don't win football games, dog. It don't. But my bad. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I think that's right, and honestly, that goes into this topic of into the front office. Omar Kelly said today, a couple hours ago was,
You
and I
see the
quote,
tweet?
yeah, I got to put it
Okay.
up here. He said, you want the Dolphins to change their fuck shit ways? He says, stop buying tickets, stop purchasing merchandise, don't renew season tickets. He says, watch how fast Tom Garfinkel and Steve Ross fix this team. Y'all keep sponsoring it, they keep doing it.
Mm.
I mean, somebody who has said that shit from day one, I'm sure everybody has, but the first person that comes to mind is Mr. Negative, because he does say that shit. Like, he preaches that shit. He's been on that for a minute. But Tony, do you really think that? I mean, I don't even at this point, I don't even think that'd be possible. Like, he's saying something like everybody could just be like, all right, lock in, everybody together. But realistically, you even think it's possible? I mean,
I'm gonna
I
be
did
honest
it,
with you.
but
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't want to cover that for that tweet of what he actually said, and I know Lewis is gonna like that. I want all y'all to pay attention because we know we know he's a liar.
Talk to him, Tone.
You know, yeah, right. Did y'all notice that he said if y'all want Stephen Ross and Tom Garfinkel to fix this team, what was your name?
yeah, exactly.
I
Oh no,
thought
he ain't saying
Stephen
that.
was responsible for the players, bringing people in. I thought it was all Chris. Like, y'all gonna learn to start listening to people when they talk. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I learned the hard way. Lewis told me I had that. I was fighting back. But when those facts got thrown around and the evidence came, and I saw that, and I said, oh, I know as fans, you probably reacted like I was initially. I'm a fan of this team, and I did not want to believe that my team was that inept when it comes to running a franchise. I didn't want to believe that. But listen.
That's a fact, Benjamin.
Look what he said.
Hey,
I'm
can you read that tweet one more time, Alex?
Read it one more time.
He said, you want the Dolphins, he put chance, but it's change. You want the Dolphins to change their fuck shit ways. Stop buying tickets. Stop purchasing merchandise. Don't renew season tickets. Watch how fast Tom Garfinkel and Stephen Ross fix this team. Y'all keep sponsoring it. They keep doing it.
Now, right there, right? Now, Tone, you were spot on. Now, again, I'm glad you said me and you had debates, heated conversations about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, to your point, when I seen that from Omar, right? The general manager of this team is Chris Grier. That's his title. A general manager's job is to create and provide talent for the roster, for the organization, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. The tweet said Garfinkel's name was before Ross.
For real.
Garfinkel's name was before the owner, dog. Now, I've been trying to tell people for over a year now, Garfinkel's dog, hey, bro, listen, there's too many hands in the cook. Sometimes I just be talking and people get mad. Go, oh, Louis, that talks. Okay, cool. Listen. How much more evidence you need?
This is wild, Lou. Hey,
But,
Doc, shout out to
blame
you.
Chris Greer. Blame Chris Greer, though, right?
Right. Shout out to you, Doc. I don't know if you missed it. The reason we wanted to cover that specific tweet, we didn't particularly believe with his statement or stop, because at the end of the day, they making money regardless. You get what I'm saying? And
100%.
and to that point, right? That it's making it a little bit more easier, and let's just be 100 for the owner to look the other way. Because as inept it is, as bad as this franchise look, that man has made more profit than any other franchise in the league, based on what he paid for and what this franchise is worth now. His profit is the highest at any owner. So I get it, but the reason that I wanted to focus on that tweet is that Tom Garfinkel fella, and we ain't hear nothing about no Chris Greer. So you mean to tell me someone that's in the building, right, that's going on those rents nowadays, and 31 of y'all in the building, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you know what I'm saying, social support. I know y'all over here to get the real talks, and that's what we doing here. We keep it real 100, right? But like I was saying, if Chris Greer had any say-so, if Chris Greer was the focal point of this team and the reason that the players come in and go, the players come and go, quite sure his name would be thrown around a little bit more. Quite sure when you say, oh, well, you want to get it fixed, you know what I'm saying? His name would have been added into that. Now that go back, now everything come full circle. That goes back to when after, you know, I found out, right? And I went, shout out to Shake Money and TFTG. When I said, I keep telling y'all, I was paying attention to the details. I was paying attention to when Ross fumbled over his words. And then Ross tried to clean it up, saying that Chris Greer had to answer to Tom Garfinkel. Those are the things that I was paying attention. Forget the message. They're going to tell the truth in there somewhere because you naturally start speaking. See, when you start speaking fluently, truth start to come out. You understand? Because you understand the pecking order. Now, it's very ironic that now Omar Kelly says this, and he's mad because we calling him out. When do people start telling you how they really feel?
Yep.
They get drunk or they get pissed off and they don't care no more. Everybody was on Omar Kelly's neck. He started cursing in his tweets. I saw him. He was he started cursing at him. Right? And then he said, oh, if y'all want Chris Greer and Tom Garfinkel to fix it, then stop supporting him. Basically, that's what he's saying. Oh, so those are the dudes that got to fix it. So you mean Chris Greer, he's just a puppet. He's just a figurehead.
Well,
oh, right on time. Look, Benjamin said it right on time. So Greer is a puppet.
But is he a puppet though?
He's a figurehead.
I would say, right now, I'm just throwing. And this is the part of the show where I throw the conspiracy theory out there.
Oh, y'all get your aluminum for you. Put it on top of your hats.
Absolutely, right. So when people ask why does Chris Greer, how is he able to keep his job? It's very simple. Look at those tweets from Omar Kelly. Listen. I didn't do that. You did. That wasn't my decision. That was yours. Absolutely. Again, at the end of the year when they sit down, Chris Greer looking at him and saying, see this paper right here, this notepad? I've been taking notes of all this shit all season. I didn't want to do this, but look, y'all did. I didn't want. I had a trade on the table for this dude, but y'all wanted him. Y'all, hey, look, and when he throws that sheet, Stephen Ross says, "Oh, sign him for another year. Give him a contract extension. He got us." That's what it is, bro. Let's call a spade a spade. When we used to say Chris Greer knows where all the bodies are, that's not. We're just not saying that for a reason. No, he knows where all the bodies are, and he's taking every. Hey, I've been on my bang bang shit for the past couple of days, Tone. Chris Greer's the one in that office with that bang bang.
Oh, he got the revolver.
Chris Greer, and the revolver don't miss. That revolver never jams up. Bang bang.
And you keep that shell casing. Ain't no evidence nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, he's
hey,
coming
man,
with me.
listen, it is what it is, Tone. I'm glad you brought this up. And Alex, I'm glad we're talking about this because, again, bro, if I say it, cool. If Tone says it, cool. Alex, cool. Whatever. Whoever says it. But when someone that's deemed credible says it, now what you going to say? Right?
Yeah.
When Channing Crowder, when we play interviews of Channing Crowder where he's saying it hits different than when I say it or Tone says it, right? Because it's Channing Crowder. It's in the building. These are the issues we're fighting about, bro. These are the things that's holding this team back. And I don't know who created this culture, but I'm trying to see who's the one that's going to get us out.
That is facts. These are facts. And the thing about it is, bro, see, it's the people that's willing to have the hard conversations. It's the one maybe y'all should start paying attention to. See, the tough conversations, because it's a slogan, and everybody know the slogan, the truth hurts. So if some of the things that's coming out of our mouths are not hurting some feelings, maybe it's lies. Maybe it's not the truth. Maybe we just want y'all to figure out. Someone put in, I think it was, who was it, Benjamin, or somebody said, oh, it's not going to work because they like to be lied to.
Yeah, Benjamin.
Right? No, we ain't telling no lies over here. We not here to lie to y'all. We here to pull the wool sheet from over your eyes and let y'all see what's really going on here. It's not easy to call your team out because you grew up loving the team. You get what I'm saying? But this is what happened. These are the things that we have to pay attention to when we understand it. I've said it ever since I was presented with that knowledge, right? And that information. And I understood. And then I went and did my homework. And I saw how the pecking order was running and how the collective was moving. I told y'all every day since that, was not every day, but every time opportunity I got, I said, if y'all want a comfortable GM, forget about it. He's not coming in here. No one that understands what they're doing is not coming to this franchise. Because they're not dealing with that.
Now,
30%.
Tone, think about it. Hey, Tone, real quick.
Go ahead.
Who just left the building about a month
I
ago?
was just going to say that. All of a sudden, Reggie McKenzie out the building.
Yep.
The
Now,
one that we know knows football.
Is Reggie McKenzie a football guy, Tone?
A football guy.
Now, he left
For the same position.
For the same position in another organization. Eyes, man. Or, hey, why do you think that is, Tone? Could Reggie McKenzie maybe have gotten tired of listening to a marketer make football decisions?
Facts.
Is that a possibility? I'm asking for a friend.
Listen, man. Tell your friend that's a fact.
but you know what, Lewis? Think about it though, and it's in Stephen Ross's nature. He's a businessman. What did Tom Garfinkel do? He brought in all this extracurricular ass shit. He got a 10-year contract with the F1. He got the Miami Open. He got all this going on. He's like, hey, you doing great here, my brother. If we're going to do football too, we could do it. We got the World Cup coming here for a semifinal game. He's doing great in his eyes. But that's what I'm saying, man. They putting attention to everything else but the team. They're doing whatever they want with the team, but in his eyes, he's looking at the bigger picture. He bringing me all the money from everywhere. So, man.
And that's what I'm saying, Alex. But you see, for me, that's what's confusing, dog, right? Because, you could bring in money. Like, let Chris Greer, again, he's a football guy. Chris Greer can do the football operations, and you can still build F1 tracks and make money.
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
can still do the tennis courts and build. Like, just, bro, Tom Garfinkel, stay in your lane. I want you, right, to bring me money. Obviously, you know how to do that. But from the football end of it, you got to separate it. You put Chris Greer, football decisions. Reggie McKenzie, football decisions. Tom Garfinkel, money management, marketing, giving those fire Miami Hurricane bucket hats to my man Alex, right? That's what your job is. But stay in your lane, bro. Two things. You can make money without getting in the way of the football day-to-day operations. But again, Tom Garfinkel has a lot more say. And bro, again, what you read, that tweet, his name was before the owner's name, dog. Omar Kelly went as far to say, you want to see this team get fixed quick? Watch how quick Tom Garfinkel and Stephen Ross fix it. What?
Well, didn't we talk about this earlier last year, Lewis, when We dissected how they said that they reported Tom Garfinkel, and then
Yeah,
he,
that's what I was
you know,
saying. Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
said earlier.
So
I paid
yeah,
attention to the detail when Stephen Ross was
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, Chris Greer answered to me
hmm
alongside Tom and Tom Garfinkel." Then he was like, well, Chris Greer answered to me and worked alongside Tom. No. We heard you. We heard you the
hmm
first time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you said
hmm
that, Lou. Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? You made great points, bro. At the end of the day, you could still this franchise, Formula One, those concerts, Rolling Loud, bro, it's still gonna rake in the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Facts.
All you doing is you as a businessman, right? You should know better than this. Okay, well, you handle this because you know how to get the most out of this portion of this franchise. The football, I need y'all to work y'all magic over there and put the product on the field that's gonna make these people keep coming and spending their money.
So Tony, let me ask you a question. Is that probably why we're going back 4 years, 5 years, probably even 6 years? Is that why they wanted somebody in house to just fall in line into this position? So
Well,
that way they groom them from back then and say, listen, don't be opening your mouth, bro. You're gonna run football, but don't be asking me for no extracurricular shit because we got a
could be.
business to run.
It could be, you know what I'm saying? And it was considered a raise or whatever. But you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to point something out to y'all. What is one of the biggest things that the fans been asking for them to go back to? And they
Oh,
refuse to
the
do it.
logos and
The old logo. Yeah.
Who designed the logo?
Tom Garfinkel.
And why did they say they want? He literally said, well, we put our hard work in and dedication in making that logo. And you take them off, you lose the money on that logo. You feel what I'm saying? Or we design, we put this money and effort in and designing this. No. We're gonna continue to put our logo, that new logo out there, and y'all gonna buy that franchise because that's ours. And they said that.
Yeah.
So that goes to show you what a mindset is in the first place. It's not about what the fans want first. It's about what's going to bring us in the revenue. We put our money and our marketing into developing that logo to give us our own brand, give us our own look. When you think that logo, you think this franchise. You don't think Joe Robbie no more. You don't think Wayne Huizenga anymore. You get what I'm saying? You think Stephen Ross, Tom Garfinkel. So that alone should tell you what they really run about.
Yeah, they got their priorities.
He said
different areas.
Stephen Ross's baby. It's actually, you see what he said? Marino said the new you for Stephen Ross's baby. Exactly. So yeah, you're gonna keep on. That's what I put my effort into. I need you to handle that. Y'all gonna get we're not going back to that. That's the football side about it. We making this money over here. We making this money off that marketing. We making this. That's all I'm saying. And when you get that kind of mentality here, and then you get guys that come in here and that understand how to run a franchise, put two and two together. Who's dealing with that? And then just pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention. Reggie McKenzie left for a lateral position? That was a lateral move. You get fed up. Man, let me get out of here. That's only time you leave somewhere and don't worry about getting a raise and for the same position is why? Because you tired of where you at.
Because you ain't happy.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah.
Facts. That's all I'm saying. So I know y'all probably thought I was, oh yeah, the money. No, it ain't about the money. It's about what was said. It's about paying attention to details and understanding. Now, when you start thinking about how to fix this, this is why I put dogs in there and say reserve. Because we don't know if this franchise, the way it's currently constructed, we don't know if that front office is going to be able to bring those type of people in, because those type of people are going to be combative. They are. They're not going to sit there and accept anything. That's not how dogs operate. So we already see how they treat them. But we need to figure out a way, or, bro, just be honest with yourself. Be honest. Yes, they can put good. There's talented people that's not going to be combative, right? There are. They're going to say the right things. They're going to do the right things. They're going to be what do you call that? A model citizen. They're going to be a role model. Yeah, they're going to have all of that going for them. But this is a gladiator sport. You got to get down and dirty for the most part. You got to get nasty for the most part. Sometimes you got to get a little psychotic. Because to go in there, rain, sleet, snow, and go in there and crash heads with people, bro, you gotta have a little bit psychotic in you. These are facts. And those people, they only know go.
You just got to be tough-minded.
Fact.
Is really all you got to be, bro. Just be tough-minded. Nothing is going to be able to break you. Again, Brian Flores, there's no way, in my opinion, he could have broke Tua. There's no way that Richie Incognito could have broke Jonathan Martin. There's no way. Again, there's no way that Mike McDaniel came and built up Tua. Like, stop, bro. Everybody has to do. It's on you, bro. It's on you. Like this, again, that's why I say Mike McDaniel, he built up to it. Really? By showing him 700 plays? That's how he built him up? By telling him he was good? No. Like I killed Tua, right? But Tua put in the work to get better. Now, there's a limitation to that, right? We all see, right? But Mike McDaniel, just because he patted him on his ass and kissed him on his forehead didn't make Tua play better.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is it's about what you're going to put into the game and how you're going to approach it, right? And if you just come to work, right, you could be the nice guy. I don't need you to be a rabid killer and stuff. I just need you to go out there and make plays on Sunday. That's what I need. It's like tackling, right? Oh, we needed the linebackers coach because the linebacker, man, fuck all that. If a man wants to tackle, he's going to tackle. Point blank clear.
Yeah.
That's a mindset.
Technique. He can teach you. Yeah.
Again, Tone, they can teach you technique and
that's
stuff.
The only
but
thing
what I'm saying,
for the most part, if you're gonna be a tackler, they gotta be.
They can't teach you the want to do it though.
Facts.
They can't get. There's nobody that can give you that. That's something you have, bro. And
you know what,
unfortunately,
Lou?
the Miami Dolphins don't have a lot of guys that have that want in them. They got the talent. They got the all-world talent. But do you have the heart and the want? And unfortunately, bro, we don't have that.
And you know what, Lou, to your point, right? One of the biggest gripes that we had about Mike Gesicki, they say, man, we need a willing blocker. He has to be willingly to block. He got to be willing to block.
Bro.
That's what they say. They ain't say, oh, we need you to be the best block. No, we need you to be willing to block, bro. So what that tell you? Man, that man want to be finesse, catch footballs and catch passes and do his thing.
Facts.
We need a willing blocker. That's what they was asking for. Exactly to what Lewis was saying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to man. Shout out to you. I'm glad you came up out of that. Hope everything is well with you, Mike Best.
Mike Best.
You feel me? I'm Mike Best. Appreciate you though. But yeah, Lou, I'm glad you brought up because that's a key factor. Like, bro, I could teach you how to block. I could teach you the technique. I could show you how you're supposed to approach it. I could show you your hand placement. I could show you helmet placement. But it got to be up to you to go in there, put your helmet in there, and put somebody on their ass.
Do you want it, bro? That's it. Do you want it?
Then that's why we focus on mentality. Over here, we focus on the mentality of players, not the makeup of them, because they could be built for it tough. But your mentality, no, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care how you can have you can have an 18-wheeler, a freight train, but if you probably put a Toyota in that thing, it ain't doing no damage. It ain't. You ain't going nowhere. Probably won't even be powerful enough to move the goddamn freight train. So,
well, Tone, look at this question right here, and I think it's a good one, right? Question for you guys: Could it be that hard to be a young millionaire in Miami that causes athletes to be focused as playing in Buffalo or Kansas City, for example? Right?
You know what?
Now, let me take this on, Tone, for a minute.
Go ahead,
right?
Yeah.
Because you want to talk about young millionaires. I don't know about millionaires, but I know from a popularity standpoint and stuff, the Miami Hurricanes of the older days, they were more important than the Miami Dolphins. They ran the clubs, they ran the streets, they ran everything. It was the Hurricane City.
18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids, children.
They have money, not millionaires, though.
They have money, not millionaires, right? But young people, right? This is the point. Let me ask you a question. What happened when they got on the field on Saturday?
Dominated.
Straight domination.
They didn't give a fuck about the nightlife. They were doing their thing. See, again, over here, we're going to be real. I don't care what them players are doing Monday through Saturday. Go live your life. Do your thing, right?
Yep.
What I'm worried about is how you show up on the field on Sunday, right?
Right.
The Hurricanes used to do their thing in the streets. Boy, on Saturday, when you seen them fire extinguishers go off and that smoke hit that Orange Bowl, let me tell you what was about to happen. Ass whooping. Because them Hurricanes had them dogs on it. And again, you want to talk about that want? They had that want to be great. Look at all the first rounders coming out of the Hurricanes. Look at the amount of Super Bowl winners, the Hall of Famers, right? Why do you think that is? Because they had that want, dog. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade, man. Let's be honest. I'm tired of hearing making all these excuses. It's the nightlife. It's this. It's that. Bro, stop. The hockey teams winning championships. Baseball winning championships. The Heat winning championships. All them niggas is in Miami.
Say that again, Louis. Say that again. Who's winning championship?
The hockey has brought a championship to South Florida. Baseball, basketball. You telling me it's the nightlife? No, it's the Dolphins. They soft.
They soft.
Let's call it for what it is, dog.
Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you something, Lou. I'm glad you pointed that out. Alex, past 2 years we've been traveling, right?
Yeah.
Aren't there a lot of places to go have a good time in these other cities, these other states?
Oh, bro, hey, if you got money, bro, I don't give a shit if you
He
in the town of
bought
300
up
people.
Buffalo. He bought up Buffalo. Let me tell y'all about that trip in Buffalo.
Yeah, you can get in trouble in Buffalo.
We were supposed to get there like midday. We got there like, what, 11:30 or something like that, Alex?
Yeah.
We thought
Late as
everything
hell.
was going to be shut down. We thought we weren't going to do. No.
We got there right on time.
I mean, what? Bro, we pulled up to a bar. And when I say they was rolling in there, 1, 2, 3, all in the morning. I'm talking about it was a front street, no parking.
And that wasn't even downtown. And that wasn't even downtown by the lake.
Downtown. It was
I wasn't even
Lyft
downtown by
at
the
the
lake.
Lyft, at the Uber, at the Uber, at the Lyft, at the Lyft, at the Uber. We like, and they travel in packs.
Yeah.
So miss me with this lifestyle. Okay, we get it. That's what Miami is known for because it's lavish.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Get it. But don't let these people fool you and act like these people in the other, these players in the other cities and states are not out there wilding out.
100%.
Yes, they are. We told you about the trip in Seattle. I'm really well, Kelvin, I seen Kelvin in here. Kelvin can give y'all some first thing.
No, you didn't tell us about the trip in Seattle. You care to elaborate on that a little bit?
Where Kelvin at? Hey, Kelvin, let them know. Let them know about the back door. Close that back door. Can't get sneaked by my homie.
Hey, yo.
You feel me? Are you serious? Y'all tripping, man. Please stop using that as an excuse. It's like that everywhere you go. And then, Louis, you brought up Alex, you brought up a great point. Bro, they got 3 other franchises that's winning national championships.
Yeah, everybody.
Like, what? That was a pause. That's an A. I see Vontae say, hey, yo. H said pause. But, yeah, bro, like, nah. We got other franchises. The Heatles. They were called the Heatles when LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Bosh were down here.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Heatles.
Bro, who was getting more attention since 2001? Who was getting more attention down here than that Miami Heat team? Come on, man. Come on.
Like,
crazy.
Stop
Crazy.
it, please. Baseball, when it did that, like,
And you know how basketball is. It's way closer than the NFL. They coming through and they're like, "Hey, we linking up tonight, right? We linking up tonight."
Shout out, bro. We see you here.
What's good, Mo?
Yo, Von Joe, that's wild, Von Joe.
Hey, Von Joe, hey, can you let me live, Von Joe?
He said back door.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
I tell you what, you can't have no tennis shoes. Hey, look, Von Joe said, "What kind of party with Diddy y'all would do?"
Yeah. Hey, man, that's crazy.
He's stupid.
Hey, all I'm trying to tell you is, Concrete, I see you in the
stupid.
building. Now, they in the building today, man. They in the building. Nene, I see you in here. Yeah. G, what's good with you, G? Hey, But all I'm saying is, please, let's not use that as an excuse anymore. No. That is not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, Alex, you go to the basketball game.
Same thing, yeah.
Huh? Have you ever been
100%.
go to a basketball game in Miami? And if you're gonna tell me
there's a reason why people ain't in
they
the
not
seats in the
looking
first quarter.
nothing like that in that Dolphin Stadium.
No,
Take your behind into the AAA arena.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Man, you gotta stop. And it's AC in there? Man, y'all tripping. Please stop using that. Please stop using that as an excuse. Now, if anyone had a reason and say that they were too distracted, it would be the basketball franchise.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's what be the ones to be like, hey man, listen, bro. It's a little different over there when you go in that arena.
Yeah.
All that other stuff, miss me with that. Please stop. No, sorry. But all I'm saying is, you get what I'm saying? It's the mentality of the players. This is what we need to focus on. Stop making excuses. Stop saying, oh, the lifestyle, oh, the culture. I don't think too many people said the lifestyle was the problem.
Yeah.
I could have sworn the Sean Elliott said it's the culture there.
Yep.
Vic Fangio said it's the players too busy wanting to go and enjoy the lifestyle. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
None of them said, oh, it's because they're in Miami. No, they ain't say it's the players that want to enjoy the lifestyle.
Yep.
That's what y'all missing. Y'all just hearing, oh, lifestyle and be like, oh man, they in Miami. It's crazy. Who's more immature? The young college athlete that's fresh out of school, that's not used to that and I heard that's what I want to do. He said millionaires. Let me explain something to you about being in Miami. When it comes down to that lifestyle, my bro, all you gotta have is that status.
Facts.
You think any of them players need $1 to get in them clubs?
Facts.
You think any of them players need $1 to pop bottles?
They bringing the attention. So hey, come on right through. They gonna bring the
Go
people.
talk to any celebrity.
Facts.
Go talk to any player that came down here. You think that's their money they throwing in them clubs? You think they spending that money on the bottle? No. That's part. Listen, you talk to somebody that promoted clubs before. That come part of the itinerary when you book them.
Yeah, that's part of the show.
Hey, listen, I need these 4 bottles here.
Yeah.
I need these people, these amount of people here, and we need these type of rentals for us to pull up. Yeah, that's how it go down here. They ain't spending their money on that. No, sir. So chill. It's different. No, they don't spend it. It's the lifestyle. It's the people that wants to enjoy the lifestyle. And if you're going to tell me a bunch of college athletes have more discipline than grown men in the NFL, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Listen, Louis been kicking y'all butt about this all the time. Can we start putting the emphasis on the players? Can we start focusing on what? Because at the end of the day, you can have the toughest front office in the world. If them players are out there not matching that energy, what is that good for?
Nothing.
It's just wasting your energy, bro. Like, I'm just sorry. Like, let's be real. We need the players that's going to go out there and that's going to understand that this is war. It's war. It's mentality, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Truth, and it's not really at you anyway. No one's going off.
No, you just brought up the comment.
Yeah, you just
but
brought
trust
up
me,
the
Truth fan, we hear this in spaces. We hear this all over the place. They even try to say it on the TV. And I'll be glad when you Donis and all them come up there and Channing Crowder. Channing Crowder told y'all all the time, man, I got an outfit for every occasion in my car. The one thing that the players, not the coaches, not the GM, not the owners, what he said, the one thing that the players let you know, if you go and indulge in that lifestyle, you better be one of the ones that come in and put it on the field on practice.
You better be ready. That's
100%.
And everybody said, well, we know Channing, if you won't hang out with Channing Crowder, you better be wild because he going to bring it in practice. That's what these are players that's in the locker room telling you. They tell you that. So one thing you're not going to have, we never had a soft narrative around here. We never heard nobody say, oh, it's the culture down there. Never was an
Yep.
excuse. We understood it was the execution on the field that was holding them back. Maybe missed a key piece, maybe trying to hit for the big fish and not building a franchise correctly.
Salute to you,
It's
True
all good,
Fan.
brother. I respect you guys, and y'all always
Sure.
make sense. That's why I'm here. Hey, salute, my brother. We appreciate the comments like that for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's fact, Mike Best. Thank you, Mike Best. It's crazy. Grown ass men have to be told to handle their business. Huh? Lewis just came in and told you, I don't care who in there. Ain't nobody bullying me. Ain't nobody gonna break me down. Can't nobody tell me how to handle my business when somebody is trying to oppose their will on me. Somebody is trying to poke their chest out. Oh, I know how to handle that. That is natural. What? When you grew up on the Sandlot and you was out there playing sliding and swings and playing in the dirt, none of your parents how to teach you how to taught that bully little kid how to fight. That was his natural instinct. None of the parents had to teach their young ones how to fight back. How many times, if you have children, right? All of us have children now. How many times have you sit back and watch your child handle themselves and was proud?
Yep.
I've done it multiple times.
Because it was built in. Because it was
It's a
built
fact.
in them. You went over that. That's what I'm talking about.
Facts.
You don't teach them that. So, miss me with all that. You feel what I'm saying? Again, we picking sides. We protecting this house. That's what side I'm on. We gonna protect this house. We get them dogs in here. Stop talking about this front office. Every time this front office and them see, we killing narratives over here. And everyone is telling you what's the problem in this franchise. We just you could choose to ignore the signs, but don't say you want to wear. That's all I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. No more excuses. None. No, we're tired of it. We're done with that. You feel me? I wanted to I know Alex, you had the last it's already hour the player that I know you wanted to give a couple of players that we want. I'll say what? I'll give one. You wanted to give
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I know like so Alex, listen, we were going to talk about the type of player, it no matter if free agency, free agency, the draft, the type of player that we think could protect this house. And I said this when I was thinking about it, and when I said, you know what, I'm focusing on the players with mental toughness. That's dogs. I don't care how far you are. When Lewis put me up on game on email Rory, I said, oh yeah. I bring him in. Malachi Starks and Jalen, what's the linebacker they just put me up on him today?
Oh, Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker? Oh yeah, bring him in. Bring him in. Facts. And then when you go read on the stories and they say how he holds his players accountable in the big games, that's when he held them accountable the most. When they was playing the big games. You know what I'm saying? When they were going against the Texas, the Alabamas, and the SEC competition.
Yep.
Those are the ones when he showed up the most. And then he held his his teammates accountable. Bring him in here. Facts. Those are the type of players that I need to see in this locker room because I know coach ain't got nothing to do with that. I know Tom Garfinkel is not going to affect his mindset. I know he ain't real about what Stephen Ross is talking. He ain't real about what kind of marketing plan they trying to put together out there. He's real about going on that field hurting somebody. I'm sorry. Go give me Tyler Booker out of Alabama. And y'all know my boy. Y'all know my boy Gray Zabel. Bring me Gray Zabel in here.
Yeah.
Like facts, bro. Those are the type of people we need to start building this franchise and changing the culture around here. I don't know if you
Tony, I don't know if you're talking.
I know I took your player. What?
No, go ahead, because I'm gonna hear from Lewis too.
Yeah, I know I took your player, Lewis. I don't know if you got anybody like with the mindset or type of people that you like, man. We need these type of people to bring in here in our locker room that'll take away that reserve sign. If y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying, from Miami, if it say reserve, just not any, you can't be just not any person could come there and get in that spot. When it say reserve, you got to be somebody. You feel what I'm saying? It's levels to that. Whenever you see, oh no, we're not moving the reserve sign for it, it's a certain, you got to have a certain type of pedigree. You hear that, Lou? To remove
Hey,
that reserve sign.
you've been killing that word today, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know Eamon Rory. You got anybody else that you think like, man, we need that type of person, that type of mentality to start building around some, Lou?
Listen, mine's gonna be quick. This is more for you and Alex. This is gonna be y'all segment. Again, Eamon Warrior is nice. I'm just saying players like that. Tone, you took the words out of my mouth. There's too many players to mention, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all I hear is there's multiple players in this draft that have the dog in them, right? So go get me whoever.
Facts.
As long as it's that kind of player. And
Yeah.
that's just where I'm at with it. But it is what it is.
That's a fact. Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, whoever it may be, man, whatever, just change it up, man, already with these random guys, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, when you was
we need the
outside,
dudes
you
that are
never
really
thought
gonna
about
be differences,
King of
man.
the
What?
Hill.
We made
Yeah, we made games
yeah.
out of nothing. Y'all ever play King of the Hill? If you outside, you don't need toys to play, man. We gonna figure out a game.
But yeah, man. So we could do this all day, man. But at the end of the day, you already know the answer, bro. They just need leaders. They need leaders that are gonna change this shit up. And obviously, I mean, they've done a bad job doing it, but just like Lewis said, man, bring whoever, dog. Whoever's gonna change it up, man. Bring whoever. Because at this point, man, I mean, shit.
That's why Nene, he said, guess when we bring guys where they change to fit what the Dolphins are. No, that's why we want these type of people with the mental toughness. That's why we don't want no one that's going to come here and try to fit in. We want someone that's going to come here and be themselves. And if the franchise can't deal with them, then they're going to have to get them out the building. But they not conforming to nothing. You're going to have to conform to them. That's a fact. That's why we're looking for those type of guys. What's up, Mr. Park? Shooter did not tolerate softness, period. Players or even the front office. Hey, it is what. Now, that's one thing. Y'all can hate Shooter all you want. But one thing they said, that man was tough. He ain't take no trash, nothing. Practices was tough. He would try to run you to the ground. So, listen, you either gonna make it or you not. These are facts. Oh, shit. Alex had to get up out of here. I hope that man ain't hit the room. Oh, yeah, we still going live. But, yeah, I mean, we already, I don't know if Alex coming back up here. But we about to get up out of here. Anyway, do you trust the organization? Hold on, let me bring this up. Do you trust the organization to draw that type of player, though? Yeah, that's a good point, Concrete.
I trust Chris Greer to bring in that kind of player.
Yeah.
Not the organization, though.
That is true. Bill Parcells. We ran him out the building too, Mike Best. We did that too. Okay. All right, yeah, Alex said he had that. I forgot he did say he had a meeting. Shake said take down the statue.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, Tone, leave that comment up right there because I was gonna. Can I get a special request?
Yes, sir.
For the thumbnail on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in that thumbnail, can I get a bulldozer put in there?
I got you.
It don't need to be no comment about. I just need to see the picture of a bulldozer.
It don't matter what it's about. Just put a bulldozer in the thumbnail somewhere.
Somewhere on the screen of the thumbnail.
We can talk about angels in the outfield, but just put a bulldozer somewhere in the field. All right, got you.
That's all I need.
I got you. Hey, somebody made. I don't know where I heard this at, but somebody made a bold prediction that Mike Tomlin will be the head coach of the Mike Dolphins after next season. I don't remember who said that.
Well, real quick, it was said in a Twitter space. Neil came out and said it.
Neil, okay.
And his opinion was it would be a mutual thing, like because the Pittsburgh Steelers have only had 3 head coaches in their existence, right? So they don't fire coaches. But I think from what Neil was saying, his belief is maybe Mike Tomlin, maybe the voice is kind of getting stale in Pittsburgh, and maybe he has a feeling of that. And to Neil's opinion, he thinks that Mike Tomlin views the Dolphins as an appealing job. Let's say this shit goes left before it turns right. So, hey, man, listen, I'd be with it, Tone. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd be with it. You go get a guy like Mike Tomlin, let's say coming in, whatever, hey, I'm with it, man.
Shake said he got a good idea. Oh, he said after this. Okay, Shake, I got you. I'm gonna send it to your Twitter, Shake, real quick, and we'll see what's up. All right, Lou. Anything before we get up out of here?
Nah, dog. Nah, we good.
Hey, listen, I already know you got what you got going on over there. So the fact that you showed up, my brother, he said, I hope so, Lou. Hey, appreciate you, my boy, for putting up. You know what I'm saying, putting in the effort. Yo, y'all know what time it is. 25 of y'all still in the building. Please hit that like, that subscribe button. Y'all subscribe, man. Y'all see what we do, man. Over here, you get the real truth. Y'all gonna understand what really goes on. To shout out to you, Mike Best. What really goes on in the franchise and what our expectations are. We're not accepting anything. No, we calling it out. That y'all want to get called out and hear this team get called out and not accept mediocrity? No. Come here. Nah. These players are mediocre at best. That's a fact. Appreciate you too, true friends. But yeah, we gonna get Friday. We'll see y'all Friday, 7:30-ish. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know where to come find us. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell and come see the boys when we come pull up on y'all on Friday. But until then, man, peace.
From the road, peace.